Hey folks, it's Alex here with Hankster's Hot Rods, coming to you with a new arrival from our Homer City, Pennsylvania location. And this one comes to us through consignment. This is a 1980 Chevy Camaro, and it's finished in a nice gloss black with the Z28 stripes along the whole lower half of the body. This is a true Z28, in fact. And we'll go around the exterior here. You'll notice all of our window trim is blacked out. We've got these aftermarket shaved door handles. It's a nice touch. And the interior is all tan. You've got the tan vinyl bucket seats in the front and rear. We've got a chrome Hurst floor shifter there with a white knob. And other than that, it's all factory original interior, and it's in great condition as well. Do have power windows in there. And we'll go ahead and close up the driver door. Walk around to the back of the vehicle. And as you look down the side, it's nice and straight. And of course, you've got the three-piece trunk spoiler here. Came factory with the Z28s. You can see our window trim around the back glass is all blacked out as well, and it's all straight and in good shape. We'll go ahead and pop the trunk. Underside of the trunk is finished in the same gloss black as the exterior. You can see some of the original stickers there with the jacking instructions. Got a full set of original style floor mats. Trunk floor itself is in great shape. A rubber seal around the exterior of the opening is still soft and pliable. Trunk shuts nicely as well. You can look down the passenger side and see it's straight as an arrow. And you can see our gaps front to back of our door, nice and even. Do have a pair of body color side mirrors, both driver and passenger. And all of our window trim on this side is straight as an arrow as well. We'll take a peek inside the passenger side of the interior. Something about a all black exterior with the all tan interior just makes for a very fine looking car. And your rubber seals on your doors are nice and soft and pliable as well. Coming around to the front of the vehicle, you can see all your ground effects factory for the Z28. That front lip there with the stripes on it. And your headlight buckets, your turn signal housings, and your grille are all blacked out on this, making for a very sleek look. Our hood lines up very nice side to side and front to back. And our windshield is in good shape, and the trim around it as well. Now we'll take a look under the hood. And the underside of the hood is painted the same gloss black as the exterior. And that is a 406 V8. Got a set of aluminum valve covers on there, chrome Chevy air cleaner. This does have a Weiand Street Warrior cast aluminum intake and a QFT, Quick Fuel Technologies 750 CFM carburetor. It's got a set of long tube headers on there as well. A couple polished chrome bits to help it appeal to the eye as well. And this engine bay is nice and neat and tidy as well. Flat black on the firewall and the wheel wells helps bring it all together. And as far as the motor itself, it's a bit more than stock. It has had some internal work done to it. It's definitely not your typical 400, thus being the 406. And with that, we'll go ahead and shut the hood. And as always, if you're looking at this car or any of our other vehicles and looking to do any modifications or upgrades, feel free to reach out to us and we'll get you quoted on such work. For the wheels and tires on this car, we've got a set of the factory Z28 steel wheels painted in the gloss, semi-gloss black there. It does have the Z28 center caps and Cobra Radial GTs wrapped around those wheels. We do have disc brakes in the front and drum in the rear. Now we've got our Camaro back on the lift. We'll take a look at the underside. Starting up front with our suspension, it's pretty much all your factory equipment up front. We do have a set of aftermarket springs, and other than that, it's all factory. Everything condition-wise is very good. I don't see any dents or crinkles in any of the metal. It's all very straight. And we've got a nice beefy sway bar up front, 1 3/4 inch. That'll help with your body roll there through the turns. As far as our powertrain goes, we've got a 406 V8. And paired to that is a Richmond T10 4-speed manual transmission. We do have disc brakes in the front, power steering and power brakes. And working our way to the center of the vehicle, looking at our frame rails and our floors, all of our cross bracing, it's all in very good condition. All the original stamped steel floors, and I don't see evidence of any patches. There's no heavy undercoating either. And working our way back, so we do have a full dual 2 1/4 inch exhaust and a set of 1 3/4 inch long tube headers. And those go back to a pair of Flowmaster mufflers. And looking at the back section of our floors where it goes up into the trunk, everything is nice and straight, nice and clean. As for our rear end, that is a 10-bolt POSI 8.5 inch unit, and that is using a 350 gear ratio. As for our suspension in the rear, it's all your factory standard equipment. You do have a 3/4 inch sway bar back here to help with the body roll. And for your brakes, you've got drum brakes in the rear. And looking at the condition of our floor above the gas tank there, our trunk floor, it's a very nice condition. I don't see any patches back here either. Gas tank seems to be in great shape as well. And looking at the back panel, it all lines up very well with the bumper and the cross rail there. And that'll about wrap things up for the underside of this one. We'll get this one down and fire up that V8.